All right, so folks, we doing a round table. As you can see, there's nobody sitting in the hot seat because we're not doing an interview. Hey, man. Okay, so Buckaroo Holmes. All right, he's got the Derek Washington LED strap. We've reviewed that product. He kind of gave us some. He wanted us to review them. Now the dude is he's selling them all over the country now. Derek, send us some more straps, brother. Watch this episode. Because this episode of The Bassmint is just a round table, and we're going to talk about the relationship between bass guitar and guitar, and we ain't going to spend that much time on it. In the house we have in the basement, that's Bassmint. We have Buckaroo Holmes on bass with the electric bass strap. This killer that's selling around the world.
Sound activated.
Yeah, and we also have next to him
Musically sound.
She's going to be a legend one day because she sings with the Funk Brothers, and she done sung with some of everybody. Donna Curtin, and then next to her we have a bass player, Brenda Michelle, who also sings with the Marvelettes, and then next to her we have Chris Snyder, a Bassmint alumni, and next to Chris we have Ventura Ingram, an artist and bass player. And what I mean by artist is he designed this hella bottle with Detroit bass player stuff on it, and I can't wait to talk to him about that one day. And on my this side we have Mr. Robert Taylor, right?
Correct.
A former student and bass player, and then right next to him we have Mr. Reginald Canty, and then all the bass players except for the singer there, and then we have the lone guitar player that's gonna help us out in this round table. And you have myself, Big Ive, who's also plays bass, and I teach guitar, and I teach piano. Now, you notice I said, I didn't say I play guitar. There's a difference for me, because I don't practice, you know what I'm saying? You gotta practice to play.
So you teach basic theory?
No, I teach them I make them do all the, like if I'm a basketball coach, I'm on the sideline. You the one got to run up and down the court, not me. You know, I'm one of those kind of coaches.
Okay.
So yeah, I can teach you everything, but as far as playing, I don't. But Kevin plays guitar. Now, we wanted to have more guitar players in here, you know,
Got one on the way.
to help you out, you know, so you didn't feel all lonely surrounded by all of these bass players and stuff, you know what I mean? So I got a question for you. I want to get this thing started about, what do you think a bass player's, Reggie, you scoot your bass over so I can see his face. What do you think a bass player's job is in a band? Just a regular old run-of-the-mill band. What do you think a bass player's job is supposed to be?
The bass player is supposed to hold the foundation along with the drummer. The bass player and the drummer are supposed to be, some people, we say married, and then they hold the foundation.
Okay, and what is the guitar player's job?
To be up front and show out.
You know, I'm just thinking, like, I grew up in the 60s playing the 60s music and the 70s music when we had real bands. We didn't have rap groups and turntables. We had real bands, and all of the records had real musicians in it. It was nothing. There were no samplers and electronic devices that sounded like basses and guitar and stuff like that, except for a keyboard. He can, you know, they started putting effects on it. But you had to use real musicians. And I always thought the guitar player shouldn't get paid as much as the bass player, because a lead guitar player, he plays sparingly. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just does.
Bars,
yeah, and he gets more rest in a song. You know what I'm saying? I always thought that about now the rhythm player. He
a little bit more.
Yeah, he does a little bit chords. Another person
But back in the day, it used to be rhythm guitar and lead guitar, but not so much anymore. It's usually guitar.
Multitask, right? And you know who else? This is off subject, but I always thought the percussion player should not get as much money as everybody else. I don't feel like that now, but I was like, he ain't doing nothing but playing the bongos or the congos. I don't know why I felt like that, you know. But okay, I'm sorry for going.
It's harmonious. Everybody trying to do something.
Yeah, everybody's just as important as everybody else.
Harold Hogan would love to hear this one.
Yeah, that's how I used to feel when I was a teenager. I don't feel like that now, but so what do you, what you think about that the relationship between guitar and bass, man? What's up with that?
That's a pretty important relationship. You know, you need a guitar player to keep those bass players in line.
Yeah. now the other thing is
we're troublemakers, right?
Right. You know, a guitar player gave me a joke about bass players. He had a ton of them too. One of the jokes he said was, "How many bass players does it take to screw on a light bulb?" And I'm like, I don't know how many. He's like, none. The keyboard player can do it with his left hand. You know what I mean? You know, just cutting the bass all out the picture. You don't need a bass player. And
well, I got one for the guitar players.
What's that?
How do you get the guitar player to turn down?
How?
Put sheet music in front of it.
Yeah. So, you know, and
that may come a bass player shut down too.
How do you know when the lead singer's at the front door?
I don't know how.
She can never find the key.
Whoa, I see.
There's a couple of them like that.
That's one you better not use in specific companies.
No,
I had
but
to throw that one out there.
He's trying to get his eyes scratched out.
I'm not.
Brenda just gonna help because I'm gonna do it together.
I'm gonna have to help. I got split personalities. Singing bass player.
She'll heal you later.
right. Whatever I break, I'll fix.
That sound like the police. They shoot you and then call the ambulance for you.
Pow, pow, stop! Who goes there?
Well, you know, now as a bass player, I ain't trying to dominate this conversation, but I'm just getting mine out of the way. But as a bass player, I was always jealous of two things about a guitar player. One, that y'all solo chops go way beyond what the bass players do. I know we got a different role in the band, but I always wanted to be able to solo like some of my friends to just kill it on the guitar. That's one of my jealousies. The other one is, you know how back in the day, when we carrying our equipment to the gig, I gotta lift 800 pounds worth of equipment, and the guitar player got this little Fender amp that can match my, sound. But he ain't got nothing but a little Fender amp. You know what I'm saying?
Playing with Bobby Humphries.
The flute player?
Yeah. You can't like that, make you wish you played triangle. Until I got this, I didn't have nothing I could carry. I was just talking to her about this today. I had my wrist 2 days for me to carry my car. I'm looking for something. If I can find something smaller than that, I'm with it.
Yeah, well, now that they fixing the problem about they can get those low frequencies and lighter cones now. So look, Kevin, those my two jealousies of the guitar, the lightweight amps and the y'all can kill on y'all solos. Any things you liked about the bass player that you miss out as a guitar player?
I just, if the bass player knows how to stay in the pocket and play it, nice groove, knows how to groove in this musical. That's a,
You know, I just remember that wasn't the first time I played with you. First time I played with you was at this Irish pub off of Michigan Avenue or something. When somebody was Geneva having a?
Oh, that was Old Shillelagh on
yeah.
on
Michigan Avenue.
Monroe. That
Okay.
was Monroe and
After a fire.
yeah.
After the
Yeah.
fire, yeah.
We did a fundraiser for her.
For
That's right.
that was the first time I played with you, and my man, dang, what's his name? Play bass. That was playing with you. Deep voice. He played bass with you.
In my band,
Yeah.
Greg Nance.
Greg Nance.
Yeah.
Y'all was playing a Jimi Hendrix song that I played 1 billion times on the road with this group out of Ohio. And I asked him, can I play his bass and continue that song? And he looked at me, and then he looked at Kevin, and Kevin gave him like, he cool, yeah, you can let him play the bass. And then I got on the bass, and I could not remember how to play. What I do.
Hey Joe.
Do,
Hey
do.
Joe.
Yeah, I could not remember how to play Hey Joe, and I was like, I wanted to disappear at that moment. You know, I don't know if y'all seen the episode. Fred Flintstones was so embarrassed he turned this tall and ran away. That's what I wanted to do, man. I just thought about that. But anybody got any?
We all have.
Anybody got any thingies for this guitar player, man? Gripes that or what you think about guitar players? You know what I mean?
Just an observation.
Yeah.
That is
Can I come over and kick
there's
it
only
with
one genre. There's only one genre of music I really hear bass player and guitar player synchronize. That's
What?
usually in rock
I'm trying to
music.
get Dave to come out here.
A lot of rock music, you get bass player and guitar player playing the same thing.
The old duet.
It's the only one. You don't hardly, pretty much never hear that in R&B or funk or
Oh,
nothing
you
else.
know who was? But you know who was?
Unless it was Cosmic Slop, that's about the only one.
Now cameo now.
Really quick.
Nile Rodgers and Bernard Edwards. They had a nice little thing together. They had a nice little lock going.
Yeah. With Chic.
Yep.
And who else was that?
Are you gonna play? You gonna play? You gonna play out? Or
I'm not-
No, I already interviewed him
yeah?
4 years ago.
Vernon Reed and the First Living Color, what was her name?
Oh,
First Living Color. I forgot his
do
name.
do 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 do.
Wimbush.
No, before Wimbush. Yeah, that was my jam, man.
right now.
Do 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 do
tight.
do do do
You
do.
got
Cult of Personality. That's the song I'm thinking about.
I forgot my man's name though.
Yeah, I know you talking about
they got
though.
interviews going right now.
You got-
We talking.
Yeah, we got interviews going on right now, and he on the phone. See how ghetto we keep this,
You got your guitar.
and we don't mind. You know what I'm saying? We all in the middle of doing a round table, and these two dudes is checking they Snapchat or whatever,
Must
Instagram.
be legal. You talking to a guitar or bass
A
player?
guitar player.
All right,
He's on his way out
all
here.
right, handling
I don't know
business.
if he's coming. He can't act like he can't find it. I'm sure.
Yeah, we're gonna be finished
That's
in a
gonna be in
second.
Yeah, I
trouble.
know.
My husband gonna be like, "Well, they answered their phone. How come you ain't answer yours?"
And we got like evidence. You want to call him now while we on it? Cause he did call. He did call while you was talking about that tuna, right?
Yep, he just sure did.
I'm surprised my phone ain't rung.
Mine too.
Cause my phone usually rings
Mud Skillings. That's what.
Mud Skillings.
Mud Skillings. That was the first cat that was playing Bassmint Living Color.
Yeah, I forgot you can look up anything you don't know.
Right.
Google it. I don't even know what to start at.
Mud Skillings. Yeah. I ain't heard nothing from him since then either.
Do anybody else got any things they want to know about guitar, Kevin's a fine guitar player. I've heard him play, man. He ain't lacking.
As long as he don't sing.
Well,
He always trying to sing.
I had the pleasure of playing with him.
Touche.
That's right. I owe that one.
Hey, Kevin,
With
you
Michael.
played with a group called Sun, didn't you?
Not the son you think about. That's they out of Ohio. The one you think about.
Okay.
We're SONS.
Okay.
Hey, Kev, did you ever know a guy named Keith Logan? Went to Mumford to play.
I know that name, but I can't think.
Yeah, speaking of Mumford, who else came out of that high school? I keep hearing.
Everybody.
A lot of musicians.
That's what I keep hearing.
Tony Green, Earl Clue,
Tony Green.
Reggie McBride.
Reggie McBride, Sidney Cheney, Randy Jacobs, Jerome Ali, Jimmy Ali,
Jimmy Ali. Yeah.
Fred Hammond.
Fred Hammond.
Red Hammond.
Didn't Beth Griffin?
Mitchell Jones.
I don't know if
Really?
they're not.
David
I
Brandon.
didn't.
Oh, David Brandon.
The drummer.
Yeah. Jeff Stanton of Dream Boy.
A lot of
A
people.
bunch of folks.
Who was the
Dream
musical
Boy.
director at Mumford?
When I was going, Mr. Grasty, William Grasty, he played saxophone. And
Now
then
that was
after I left, there was Dr. Dokes or somebody.
Who came out of your school, Reggie, Inkster High?
Reggie McBride came out here before he went to Mumford.
Reggie McBride, who played with Al Jarreau and
Right.
everybody
I just
else.
talked to Rod Lumpkin. He was going to. He wanted to come. He talking about coming, but he ain't going to make it here till like Monday or so.
Who else?
Out of Inkster.
The Marvelettes.
Yeah. And then there's
Did Calhoun go there?
They ain't gonna kick me without smoke.
Right.
John Calhoun?
yeah, John Canho. No, he went to Robichaud.
Oh, okay.
He was from Inkster, but he went to Robichaud.
Donnie Calloway,
Donnie Calloway.
a drummer who played with the girls, not Two Tons of Funds, but there's another big girl.
He played Ready for the World too, didn't he?
I don't know. He played with Carl Carlton's
Okay, yeah.
during the
So you talking
She's a
about
Bad Bama Jama era.
Hucklebuck?
Mary Jane, no, not Mary Jane girls, the Weather Girls.
Okay.
He played with them. Huckabuck came out of Inkster High.
Then
You came out of Inkster High.
Glenn Oliver and his brother both came out of Inkster High.
And Glenn Oliver's over there running Japan right now.
Is he?
Yeah, I think so.
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
Or maybe I'm getting mixed up with somebody.
Maybe he might think it's about somebody else.
Lenny Price came out of Inkster High.
Price, yeah.
Lenny Price played with Earl Clue. Ronaldo Greenfield come out of Inkster High. He's a producer out there in Los Angeles. He just won the Los Angeles Producer of the Year award. Robert Turley came out of Inkster High.
Right.
Robert Turley was on Phil Donahue and all of them shows
Right.
playing the
7-string guitar.
yeah, it was they call it a Chapman stick or something.
Yeah.
And he doing big things in New York. Who else? Oh, I came out of Inkster High.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I played with Solomon Burke when I was 13.
Right.
I came out of Fairrell playing with Solomon Burke, the blues legend, the originator of soul.
Then you got guys like John Sargent and Speedy Lester,
That kill.
Harold and Daryl Hogan.
That kill.
And they've been around here for a long. I mean, I spent a long time while I was in school wanting to be in John's band. I remember that.
We missing a whole bunch of people, by the way. Who came out of your school, man?
Musically, not too many people.
Which ones you up to?
I went to Huron High in Ann Arbor.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Well, I'm sure somebody came out of there. We just we just sleeping on.
You
Well, the
ever
one
had
that
it?
comes,
Yeah, Robert Tate.
that's it.
This is Robert Taylor. And,
Now, is that the Huron High? Is that the high school on Kennedy Road right there? Hey, that's where James Tony went to school too, wasn't it?
Yep.
No, he went. Did James Tony?
The boxer?
Yeah.
Okay, see, there you go. Buckaroo.
Yes.
What school you go to?
Cooley.
Cooley High.
Oh, yeah, they made a
didn't
movie about
graduate.
y'all, man.
I ain't asked you if you graduated or not. You could've-
I was making too much money recording school.
Oh, he's a drug dealer too. No, I'm just playing. But look,
Electrician, man.
Cooley High has the name sound familiar, right? I ain't talking about
You talking about the people
movie.
that came out.
Yeah, the movie.
There's some people, but I can't pull them up right now.
I seen
Ricky Rouse, Sonny Boy Jenkins, Wendell.
Ricky
Wendell
Rouse
Wendell.
with the Cooley.
Yep.
Okay.
Ed Watkins.
Jim Jam?
Eddie Watkins went to school.
Really?
See, he
Cooley.
knows. See, because you keep in
Cause
contact with people.
my band used to be,
Didn't
that
Bill-
band I had called Spectrum, half the band went to Cooley, half went to Mumford.
Oh,
They
okay.
have Ben
Rob
Atkins. I need to go to
McDonald.
Mumford too. Ben Atkins.
No, but in that case, I think went to Northwestern.
He was on the scene.
There's a-
Was it the scene?
It was Contempo.
Oh,
Show that came on right after the scene went off,
Kevin
right before the
Jim.
dance tour.
Jim
Dance-
Wright.
Oh, Jim Wright, yep.
Jim Jam.
Donna,
Yeah.
you go to school here in Detroit?
Central High.
oh, Central.
Who came out of there besides you?
Oh.
Musically or?
Carl and Jones Girls. And
Yeah.
y'all just named somebody.
Red
that,
Dokes.
that came out. Yeah, Dokes, Tandy.
Dion went there.
Yep, Dion.
Deion Estes? Wow.
A lot of musicians that I know. And they just did a couple. A married couple. I can't think of their names right now. But a lot of vocalists, the Ridgeway sisters went there.
Wow. Brenda, Muskegon.
Yep, more specifically, Muskegon Heights. I'm a Muskegon Heights Tiger, proud Muskegon Heights Tiger.
Who came out of there besides you? And who should be on a wall, a photograph for success in the entertainment field?
There's a young man by the name of Stacy Dillard who is a jazz saxophone player. He lives in New York now. And there was a man by the name of
I do that too.
right. It's coming.
Well, we'll come back to you.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah.
How about you, Chris?
I went to school in Ohio, but my wife graduated from Cooley, so I'll ride on somebody else's coattail.
What school you go to in Ohio?
It was a Catholic boys' high school in Toledo, St. Francis. I don't know if anybody needs.
That's Detroit. Toledo is Detroit, man.
Yeah.
I mean, a suburb of Detroit.
It is basically is. Yeah.
It's closer to us than it is to the big cities
In Ohio.
in Ohio, Cleveland, Cincinnati, and Columbus.
I grew up listening to the Tigers play on was it WJ?
Yeah, you had Detroit radio stations, Detroit TV.
Uh-huh. Well, when the weather was bad, we had Detroit TV. Kept the signal down below the clouds.
That's crazy. I got to pick up a Detroit station. I lived in Cleveland once
Oh yeah.
for 13 years, and went to work and parked in a spot and got to pick up a Detroit radio station for a couple of minutes. Something had happened. I'm like, well, isn't that awesome? I just happened to be in the car. Ventura, what's high school, bro?
Mumford Mustangs.
So we covered your school.
There's a couple more I forgot, like Gabe Gonzalez.
That's right.
The drummer,
The drummer.
Yeah.
Parliament Funkadelic, and more.
I just met a drummer
Mike Banks.
last week.
Reggie insists on cover your face up, man. He don't like how you look on camera.
I just met this drummer last week at he plays in his band called The Truth. They played at the Dime, and his name is Day Hatton, Dietrich Hatton's younger brother, and he plays drums with the Mumford.
Any good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I didn't even know they was from Detroit.
They were on the show with Ghost Note.
Yeah.
Oh, he played
and
drums
Four
with them?
Corners. Yeah, he plays with the group called The Truth.
Oh,
Guitar
okay.
player named Jarius Mosey.
Right, man. I don't know. I just ran out of stuff to talk about on the relationship between guitar and bass. Because there's only one guitar player here, you know. Can't.
I got a question for you.
Oh, and Jimmy Dow. Jimmy Dow was a gospel artist. He actually was well known here in the city of Detroit, but he was from Muskegon Heights. Jimmy Dow. He is since deceased, but yeah, he was from Muskegon.
Well, thank you for coming up with it. It took you a minute, but
Yes, it
Who
did. Rob McDonald is also from Detroit.
who was Rob McDonald?
Husband again.
Go ahead, answer.
Rob McDonald is from Detroit. He plays for Norman Brown now. I'm not sure what high school he goes to. He lives in California, but he's originally from Detroit. He did go, I'm not sure exactly where. I just texted him, so I'll have that in a few minutes for you too.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
There she is.
Come on in.
Hey, come on in.
I got a question from Morris Fine. What high school did Alex Hale go to?
Yeah, all the basic.
I don't know.
Yeah, I work for
He
free.
might
So,
have went
how you
to
doing?
My name's
He's from
Reggie.
the neighborhood.
meet you, Reggie.
And I live here.
Shelly.
All right, chilly.
Yeah. Hi, what's going on?
Oh, man,
Sorry,
you some bad
so
boots you
late,
got on, girl.
Yeah.
Bad
me
boots
too,
you got on.
I got a lot of miles
Where
of
you at?
stories, that's for sure.
I know you got miles on them.
You know, I could put this over here.
And so we just walking in.
You're not too far from me.
Just want you to know we're actually taping right now.
Okay, cool.
So what's your name again?
Shelly, slowly but Shelly. I'm always late.
Shelly.
I'm film now.
Shelly.
Proof.
Shelly.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miller.
Shelly Miller.
Shelly Beth Miller, because there's a Shelly Miller in Chicago, and I got mistaken identity when I did a show at the Montrose, actually.
And you play.
I play guitar and sing.
Okay.
Right.
And we was we were having a discussion about the relationship between guitar players and bass players, and not so much the relationship between them. We just making observations and talking. So you're welcome to join in because we ran out of stuff to talk about. And seriously, and we started talking about where everybody went to high school and who came out of the high school, and we just kind of did that. So you can have a seat. We got a seat over here.
I bounced around schools. Started out at like 7. You want me to get the guitar out? I
Yeah.
gotta change strings anyways.
Well, you ain't got to change them today, but
Well, I gotta add one then. I won't change them, I'll just add one.
You broke one, huh?
yeah, you just have a seat. Of course, we want to see what's in the case. You know what I mean?
I actually haven't touched the guitar in 3 months. They're starting to heal. Every
Yeah.
single finger had slices and cracks, and I don't
can't
know
stop.
what happened.
Okay, while you get that guitar, that brings up an interesting subject that I've always.
Get you some
I'm Kevin.
Permatex liquid.
I'm looking at your fat fingers and wondering how can you nail all your notes, brother?
This is skin.
I don't know. It's just years of doing it.
Because I mean, I got fat fingers too, and I don't have no problem playing the guitar, but it just seemed like can't your fingers be too big to play the guitar?
I never thought about it.
Really?
Really.
Especially it's this other cat that he's killing. Real big dude. He was just on TV. I forget the name of the show where they have a band at the beginning of the show, and he played blues, and then he be on Facebook, he getting all these views. Kind of fat, chubby dude, and be killing on the guitar. And I'm like,
You want to
how
school? You want to use the stool, baby?
in the world is he getting his fingers on the guitar?
Better down low.
I don't know. I'm just used to it. Never
Double
had
cutaway.
trouble.
It's pretty there.
Yeah, the Angelicals from the NAM show.
You better let John Sargent in here. You be leaving with that big guy.
You don't see too many people playing them no more.
What kind of? Oh,
I'm gonna
that's
take a picture of this and send it to John now.
is that a BB King?
No.
No, that's a D'Angelico. They actually sponsored it to me in California at the NAM show.
Cool.
You don't see too many people playing.
And I never
double
called to
cutaway
get my
anymore.
free strings. Because I had a year to do it, I never did. I was like, man, I should have.
You should.
Okay, good.
I live at 16 in Jefferson, clear on the other side of the map.
Oh,
St.
by
Clair
Clinton
Shores?
Township.
Harrison.
Harrison, yeah.
Harrison Township?
Yeah.
Come on over there.
Yeah. You can see the dust. I
Well,
have
come on over here and have a seat and let's chat about guitars and
She's
stuff.
down low right now. This is the good best spot for it.
Yeah, just gonna
Oh,
add a string.
oh, that's a 12 string?
Hey, could you add me this?
Oh, I don't have my glasses on.
What?
It look, I swear it look like it's got the little small string right next to each one of the strings because I don't have my glasses on.
That's
No,
you.
what you're saying about
I thought it was a ringtone.
The bass was tiny fingers. Same confession.
Maybe
Is it?
Kevin could add that to
Think
one
about
of
it.
Kevin?
It's not a phone.
I'm too shy to do it.
You said a cameo whistle?
Yeah, that is a cameo. He do that.
I know. He doesn't even.
Like every time Buckaroo comes around, that bird seems to
Yeah.
join us. Yeah. The first time I heard him do that, I was like, what the hell?
That's when the mating call. They think they're working on humans.
Because it don't even sound like it's coming from where it's coming from, you know? He's a ventriloquist, you know? Okay, so folks, what's happening right now, Shelly is changing her high E string because she broke it playing too hard,
If I could see.
and she sliced her fingers. You must play pretty hard,
I do.
passionately, you know what I mean?
I do. I have learned with the fact that my fingers were so messed up that how to play soft. And I said, this sounds so much better when you don't beat the hell out of it, you know?
I play hard too.
Sorry, I've never changed the string on this before.
Everybody in bass player that I know
I
play
don't
hard
take it out much.
and been doing it for a while. Got problems with their hands right now.
Oh, wow, look at that too.
You know, I used to do it as a show-off tactic.
crazy, right?
Like when I used to thump, I wanted you to hear notes while my hand was up here.
Yeah, right.
Like, you know, doing a
Do it
Lewis.
justice.
Yeah, exactly. And now it's like,
Now you got guys that do it with a comment. They be right there with it, you know.
yeah, it was a show-off thing back in the day.
I ain't never.
And then I was like, you know what? I'm too old to show off now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I used to play hard because my first bass, I didn't know it had a bow in the neck.
Should have went this way.
And to get sound out, I had to press hard. And so I had to unlearn how to do that.
that way
And when
they
I
come
started
back
getting
around.
people to calibrate my strings and stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's easy. Now,
You should have
before I didn't know.
You should have played Bill's bass.
Oh yeah.
Bill, did you play that bass? That bass was so comfortable to play. All you had to do is look at it.
And make a noise, huh?
Yeah, you do like this, and then it's on the fretboard. I said, man, who did the setup? That's now where you get all that speed from.
Yes.
Because I didn't understand the use of those ramps either, but you get a lot of speed on those ramps. Because your fingers don't dig in.
Practice
Does he
with
still
that bullet
play
rope though.
I should be able to.
No, he had a
Strings that
Schecter,
far off.
a custom. And I never seen one like this, and he made it just for him.
It's the old medicine ball effect.
Ooh, man.
Like her, she was trying to play basketball with a medicine ball,
Yeah.
and by the time she got a basketball, it was easy.
Easy.
You know.
Exactly.
But yeah, I know what you're talking about. I saw his clinic with the
I don't have any tweezers.
twig and was it a twig and some shit?
Raise the strings about
Yeah.
far off the net.
I had to learn, you know, to get your bass just hot enough so you can play easy. And when you want it louder, use the amp to make it
It's
louder.
like, I don't know if you
Mhm.
need D'Angelico specific strings.
Oh,
for
I do
this,
have some
'cause-
tweezers.
So I never really take it out. I got other guitars I use.
You want to grab it with the tweezers?
Yeah, thank you. Damn, you are prepared.
I'd need one messing with little wires.
Yeah, electrician.
Yeah, so we he did go. He's been doing that for a minute, huh? Since high school.
Yeah,
The electronic electrician.
Yeah.
So folks, we sitting here. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this.
Hope you edit that out. I so dope. I hope you edit that out.
Tweezers.
this ain't my house. Get that out too.
Look, he talking about edit it out. I'm gonna take it out of context. He just said I sell dope. But if I just edit that by itself and put it,
Make a meme out of it.
yeah, and put it on a loop, he's like, I sell dope. I sell dope. I
That's wrong.
I know it's
Part harmony.
yeah.
You ain't gonna see me no more.
I know that's wrong. I would never do that, man.
Why was he thinking?
Because he bad.
No, I be over there. Tell you the honest truth. I be trying to crack jokes.
What is play me an arpeggio?
Arpeggio.
Arpeggio.
Yeah.
Play an arpeggio. I want to hear what that sound like.
Do 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 do.
Oh, it's just a up and down progression.
No, it's a chord played one note at a time.
Oh, that's arpeggio.
I answered that.
Yeah, you did, but I had to hear it.
Oh, you wanted to hear?
I heard you told me on Facebook, but I didn't.
Yeah, a chord played one note at a time is
It's gonna go through.
the proper description is a chord played broken,
Oh, you should be.
which don't make sense.
I know, right?
What the knot is sticking?
This
Oh, it's bent?
won't fit through that tube.
Oh, you
that
said
they
it has to
have.
have a certain type of string.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's crazy.
No, it should still go through there.
It should.
Because it's just a string.
Yeah. See that little tube right there, Kev? Right there. There's a tube, and that goes right through there like that.
I can only
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can only offer the light.
Why did they do that?
I don't know.
Take it the
sucks.
other way. Just take it through
I
there
hope you're taking
and
this
the other
to a
way, and then
ship.
it just lock in from back here.
You can't do that. You can't take it the other
Oh,
way.
because it's still the tube.
Yeah. I wonder if
Might
I
have
go
to take
ahead
it-
and
might
put it
have to
on and
take
then
it-
tighten it.
Yeah.
You think?
Well, you can
I
play.
was thinking that too.
You can play something that don't use that string.
You can just put it on and see what happens when you tighten it
You
up.
remember some of that old Lonnie Liston Smith Richard? Remember that, like expansions?
Expansion.
Damn, I knew I should have brought my other guitar. I had something told me.
We used to play that. We was the only one. We were playing a Holiday Inn circuit, and we was the only band that was playing Weather Report and Lonnie Liston Smith on that circuit. I mean, it was that's what they remembered us, because we played all that kind of stuff.
Other kinds of stuff.
Yeah, see, you don't hear that. You don't hear that anymore.
He's still playing. He's still playing
Yeah.
in bars and stuff in Florida. Dr. Lonnie Smith. Matter of fact, he came up here. He was up here last year for the Jazz Fest. Dr. Lonnie Smith.
Those are two different people.
They are.
Lonnie Liston Smith is the one you were just.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Dr. Lonnie Smith
He
is
did
another
think.
organ player.
Yeah, he was an organ player.
Yeah, that he So what is that?
Well, that sounds good.
Just tents moving on.
Take your time, don't break nothing.
No, it's not that. You see how wide these are? These are like weird fitted too. You almost need like special d'angelical tools, I guess. I leave it
Just
in the house. I never really
tents
take
moving
it
it
out of the house, you know. But today was a special occasion. Let's see what happened here.
My turn.
There you go, a phone ringing, folks. I want y'all to answer. Nah, I ain't got nothing to talk about. It's like somebody call y'all, answer and say hello. You know, let them know what we doing.
Oh, okay.
Spread the word and stuff.
You know, when you date, you get them sweet conversations, but as you get married,
Her husband was
sweet. We
Yeah.
still
her husband was calling
well.
to check up on her. She ain't
love
answered
is
the phone
blind, but marriage
twice.
is eye opener.
If she had a conversation, I did not hear it. It was very private.
Crazy.
All right, Lamont Johnson.
But it ain't.
So now he not answering.
with somebody else, but I did call my husband. He just wanted to know how it went
Oh,
because he knows I'm here. He just wanted to know. He's anxious to know how it went.
yeah. Well, as soon as we, like I said, as soon as I edit this
Ain't no
and put
man
it
in the
together,
world.
Wow.
Free from being nervous when you know it's woman around. Whole bunch. That's a checkup, girl. All right.
You remember, it's yours. You own the rights to it.
Yes, I
So if you, whatever you want to do for it, in fact, the same thing for all y'all. Y'all own the rights to y'all interviews. If y'all ever,
There it is.
Oh, okay.
if y'all ever want a copy, Chris, if you ever want a copy of it,
Yeah.
You know.
For real.
same thing. So it's only $39.95 for the DVD, but you own it. You know what I'm saying? It's just my, you know how they sell products on TV. You got to pay a shipping and handling. Yeah, shipping and handling.
Shipping and handling.
$39.95, not $40. That's too much. No, I'm just playing. Actually, I can send files for free. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Through email. So.
Temporarily. Okay.
You gonna plug up?
You don't have to plug up to hear a guitar. That's another thing I don't like about guitars.
Waiting to get you down here so he can have a right.
I said tuner.
It's more of a jealousy thing.
Yeah, let her.
Like y'all can play and still hear yourselves.
Right.
And another thing, if you play a song for somebody on their cell phone, guess what you ain't gonna hear?
That's right.
Bass.
The bass. Except for some things, some people got their stuff mixed so well that they got the bass on several different frequencies. You can hear you can learn your guitar parts, listen to a cell phone. I can't learn my bass parts, listen to a cell phone. And some idiot, no, I'll take that back. Some nice people tried to put the phone on the microphone at the church and listen to the song for me to learn the bass line. I was like, nah, I still don't hear the bass, even louder. You know what I mean?
With all the stories.
It sounds like.
Okay, so Rob McDonald did text me back. He is from Cooley High. So he plays with Norman Brown now. He's bass player. He lives out in California. He's a buddy of mine.
Wow. Another Cooley High person.
Yeah, Cooley High.
This would be a good time to let her get one of the tuners.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, you got it.
You got another one, Adam?
No, she missed out on it.
Here you go.
Oh no, I got one more
You
left.
got one more?
Well, but we finished the show already. I can't edit her in there just like Reggie was sitting there and then pop up sitting in there. You know what I'm
Drop her in.
That'll work till I'm ready to turn into. I'm going over that now.
Yeah, just edit her in the show. And then she started talking about it, and then I pop back her out of it and Reggie back sitting there. I might just do that.
All right?
You know what I'm saying?
Might be interesting.
Yeah, people be like, what the? Hey, y'all, who they trying to think they fooling?
Like, Reggie, what happened? Well, I'm getting in touch with my feminine side.
They be thinking they done passed the marijuana law and I'm just spending some time in Canada.
Have carried the same conversation.
Yeah, I am not afraid to try something different. We had one show where this dude, y'all might know him. His name is Tony Moe, the big tall bass player.
Tony went to Cooley. Tony went to Cooley.
Did he?
Yep.
So we're gonna interview him, and he was too ashamed to play the intro and outro. You know, it was just too much for him. He ain't want nobody, and he'd been on records and everything.
Oh.
And so he's like, somebody said, I'll play. And so like, yeah. He pretended like he was playing while another dude was over here sitting down doing it. So his finger, he kind of fooled you for a second, then said he started pointing while the bass is still going, and everybody just busted.
I saw that too.
It was hilarious. And then on the outro, I was like so excited. I was like, I can't wait to see this outro. He's like, I can't wait to see what I'm gonna do either, because it was another bass player. So, did she get that on there already?
No, I just let it go mine
Yeah, he's just gonna use
for
this.
time's sake.
See what happens here. I'm gonna go on open C.
Did it come on?
Yeah.
You
Wow,
know,
that
you taught
works
me how to play.
good.
What?
Okay,
You
so
told
that
me to
does
play
show the
Papa.
sharps and flats.
I like
Yeah.
that. That's one of my tuning songs. Ever since you said you should practice Popeye, and I said, oh shoot. Yeah.
So how like guitar tune?
Oh, I know how I can insert her.
What's the guitar tune?
Wow, this is a really good tune.
What did you say?
What did you say? What did you say?
Really good tune.
Edit it in. Yeah, edit it in. Let her talk about it.
Oh, she likes
Edit
the
it
tune.
in,
Yeah. I mean, it's quick.
See, but for guitars, it's very easy. It's easier to read guitars.
Yeah, it's not like mine. I like this.
Wow, that's nice.
Violin. It's backwards.
That one
Like the
sounds
bottom of
awful.
violin. It was E
Right.
A D G.
Really?
Yeah. I think so. I never did understand
This
that.
thing takes a beat and keeps playing.
Yeah.
There we go. Now it's tuned.
I gotta.
Yes.
What you think?
That's very nice.
It'll blow your mind.
Okay, so
I
look,
don't understand how it works.
Reggie said we got to do some guitar bass stuff, and so I like okay, we can do. I've already did 2 shows. We interviewed her. We just did that product review. I'm gonna put yours on the intro before we started. We'll do that sometime. And then this third part was basically relationship with guitar players and bass players, but it don't have to be that. I've been venting my jealousy of what the guitar can do that the bass don't do, like killer solos, killer chords, small amplifiers, compared to what the bass got to do. And y'all get the solo, and we got to sit here and stay in the pocket and go do 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 do, and we can't let loose. You know what I mean? We have an assignment as a bass player to keep the groove. You know, play the bass line. I know on occasions we get to mess around and do some duets with guitar players and stuff, like he said.
I couldn't be a bass player. I got ADD. Bass players got to have that focus to keep that beat and the groove and the timing, and I give bass players a lot of credit because I would fall asleep.
So since you,
I would, man. You know.
I know I said,
Jazz.
ask you your name when we did that little piece over there, but I don't know if I'm gonna use that. So since you joining us on this discussion, could you tell us your name?
Shelly Beth Miller.
Yeah. And you play guitar, right?
I do.
What else other instruments you play?
I like to play banjo. I played a little bit of drums.
Okay, and who you
Slide
playing
guitar,
with?
dobro, you know. Well, I had a 6-piece band about a long time ago, but then I traveled for like 9 years and just hit the road and played guitar myself. To like California, lived in Las Vegas for a couple years, played all those places out there. Went to the NAMM show, got this guitar, especially from D'Angelico. Got like 9 magazines. That was pretty cool. I got Ion Music Magazine coming up 2019 February. And I got a write-up from Lon Friend, who is like a rock star in himself. He's helping Steven Tyler write his book. He also, he gave me a write-up in Desert Companion magazine. I have a copy of it because it's got this guitar. And that was a blessing.
So you play solo guitar?
No, I don't do leads and stuff. I kind of do.
I mean,
Yeah,
you're,
solo, yeah.
You're the only person in the band, in other words, what I'm asking.
Right. Unless I hire, like, a lead player or congas or,
Okay, can
I had
you
Daryl
just...
Lee, basically. He used to live here. Daryl Lee, shout out, bro. Yeah.
Did you ever?
Me and Daryl used to do shows all the time.
Daryl Lee is a Detroit Bassmint alumni. Of course, we got an interview with him.
Yeah.
We get all the bass players in the basement.
Yeah, that's
Band
my boy.
right there.
Sadly, he moved to another place.
I met
Georgia,
Daryl-
Atlanta.
I met Daryl
I stayed
way
with them
many
in their
years ago
beautiful
when he was
mansion.
still doing the meters downtown. I was working for FedEx.
Yeah, I
And
used
we
to
had
work
never
on him.
seen, we knew both of us knew that we both played, but for like 10, 15 years, that's the only place I would see him, on the road downtown somewhere by 85. I'm delivering and he writing tickets. But we didn't start kicking it until what, maybe that first round table that we had. But
Yeah, I was getting that mixed up with the one that you did. Terry T. Wash bought all of those
yeah, he bought all
killer bass players.
Yeah.
Larry
Tell you
Lee.
the story about the time he was out writing a ticket and got a ticket for parking wrong?
Remember that, Daryl? I haven't heard about that one.
He was so mad. He came to the house and practiced because he was my bass player in the band. And he came and he said, "Man, I'm doing my job, and then I get a ticket. How does that happen?" You know how Daryl talks, man.
So Cruiser came back and gave him a ticket. Cruiser came around and gave him a ticket.
He got a ticket because he got out of his car and to write somebody else a ticket for parking wrong, and he left his his car sitting in the road, and the
Yeah,
cop
but who
came
wrote
by and
the
gave him a
ticket?
ticket for writing a ticket.
So who wrote the ticket on it though?
The
A
police.
police
The police
officer?
officer, yeah, isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's
look,
funny.
back to you on the guitar, because I'm still jealous of guitar players. Because y'all get to do all of the fancy stuff. And then the other thing about guitar players is, I don't know why, but they are more recognized in a lot of bands than the bass player is. Like, you can ask people, who the guitar player? They know the name. Who the bass player? What's a bass? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people still don't know that other dude over there is playing a bass, not a guitar. You know what I mean? Not a 4-string guitar. It's actually a bass. So can you just give me a couple of licks? Just
Yeah.
just
You want to play again?
Sing something, show.
just a little quick one.
Spanish flavor.
It's not holding tune very well, and I don't like that. So
Well, that's all I wanted right there.
Yeah.
This ain't a whole interview.
Yeah.
This is a guitar player that I'm still jealous again. See, because look, guess what you got to do? You got to play some bass and some guitar all at the same time.
I did.
Do 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 do. Then some clings, some chords.
Playing alone, you learn how to adapt to fill all the gaps, because when you're alone, I don't want to just do 3 chord stuff. Nothing against it, but I get bored easy, like I said earlier, ADD. So I try to mess around and fill all those empty spots as a soloist.
Yeah, that's all.
Stop. box,
That's
you
the
know.
difference between y'all and us. They tell us, hey, pay attention, because some of them spots don't need to be filled. You trying to fill up every damn thing. You ain't got nowhere else to go now.
Yeah, but I'm not really jealous. That's just the way I presented it. That's just the way it came out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? But because I really do like guitars, that's why I had to teach. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to know what y'all doing, man. Like, what's that chord? Why is that chord? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I found
learning.
now I know. You know what I'm
There's a big
saying?
difference, man. 'Cause I work with guitar players and keyboard players, and the biggest difference with them is the voicings.
Yeah.
Because the voicings on piano, you can have 2 semitones next to each other, and you can't do that on guitar.
No, you can.
You can, but
If your fingers can
But you
stretch.
can have multiple. You can have multiple instances of 2 semitones next to each other playing.
You can't do that on the guitar.
And
You're
so
right.
the voicings are really different, and so E minor on the guitar sounds completely different than E minor on. But so I mean, you react to it a little bit differently. So, but to me, both of them is cool, but there's a greater dichotomy between me playing with somebody like Jake Reitbart. I go to town with somebody like Jake Reitbart because he's got so many different ways that you could go, But
He don't need you.
he don't. Yeah, he really don't. But like I said,
That's another guitar player that's been in the basement. He plays the melody, the chords, the bass line, all at once. Yeah, with the regular guitar, all that. And then if you start talking, like I was like, man, I'm not trying to. What was something? but he know every song. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever come out of your mouth, he know how to play it. The song, if it's titled that.
Yeah.
We was
But that's
cracking
what
up.
he does.
Y'all need to watch
You
that.
start talking about, well, I like it just the way it is. You start, you just the way you are. And he'll go into it, blah, blah, before you realize what the hell he's doing. But he says that he don't, he's real shy, he don't talk. But he got a lot to say with that guitar. A lot to say.
So, anybody else got any guitar, bass observations or something?
In the pocket, is that mean to stay simple? Or
No.
does that mean to be on point?
Just mean with locked with the drummer. Locked on it down and locked with the drummer.
Here's my description of it. This pocket has one purpose, and that is to hold something. And then, so on the bass, pocket is to hold that groove. You know what I'm saying? And some people would disagree with my definition of it, because I told somebody a pocket is to hold. Pocket has one job, and that's to hold. And then people love comments like, that ain't the only thing the pocket is for, us to hide too. You know, and you know how people comment, they
Right.
mess up your vision. So, but yeah, that's what it means. To hold that groove.
And then look, a lot of jazz groups, they invite you to say, to get out of the pocket. Don't make it locked.
And
Don't
what
leave it locked in the pocket all the time.
and Victor said on one of his record, on his Show of Hands record, for that song.
My bass guitar, me and my bass guitar.
Is that the name of it?
Yeah.
So he's like, you can't hold no groove
Oh yeah, but it ain't got no pocket.
if you ain't got no pocket. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what it means. That's the way it's been passed down to us. You never know what its original meaning was. You know, you never know. So y'all don't have to worry about the pocket as guitar players.
Oh, yes, we do.
Yeah, you
Do you?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Your timing's gotta be on.
Do you have do y'all do double stops too?
Yep.
Do y'all call them that?
Yeah.
Like, and for those who don't know what a double stop is, that is two notes played at the same time. Usually a root and a third,
Or a root and a fifth.
and a root and a fifth. But don't y'all call
A
those?
lot of rock, because a lot of rock stuff is they play root and fifth.
But don't they call them power chords?
We call them power chords, but they're still called
Double stop.
Yeah.
As an instructor on guitar, I was like, I don't want to lie to these people. Let me find out what that is before I open my mouth. You know what I'm saying? So I called somebody that's like, is it on guitar, is it called a double stop too? He's like, I don't know. Let me go call somebody. Mike Moore, I called Mike Moore, you know him. I'm like, he's like, I don't know what they call it. Let me call somebody. I'm like, you don't know. He's supposed to know everything about guitar, you know. So
Can
that's
I get an
something.
example of a double stop for the guitar players?
Well, it's gonna be, yeah. A double stop is just two notes played at the same time.
That's what I do a little bit ago.
Made.
Damn. My favorite color too.
And then on Chaka Khan song, Ain't Nobody. That's a double step too. It's just an octave up. You take this and put this up an octave.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just, I feel, you know, you can explain stuff all day. Like, can I hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, you done told me what it is, but what it sound like?
So I know when I'm hearing it, I know what it is.
If I was playing a single line like,
That ain't no double stop, bro.
when I started,
That's a double stop.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a double stop. Oh, nobody call it a
Playing
double stop.
tenths, right? Which is
you
an
know,
octave higher
I
than
do,
the
yeah,
third.
I
You
like
just
the
take
tenths, I like the sevenths, I like
just
the
take
ninths.
number
Yeah, but
added
you gotta be
7.
far enough away for you to hear both the pitches.
Because on the bass, if I play a root and a third on it, well, go to the B string and A string and do that.
Do what? The A string?
The B and E string and do that. Root and third.
The B and E string.
Yeah.
Just play the third.
No, play them both at the same time.
The third.
Play them both at the same time.
Right.
See how garbage she got?
Sound dissonant.
It's garbage. Now take the third octave higher. There you go.
And then you get triple stops.
Oh, okay. Triple stops. I ain't heard that one before.
Same
But it
thing.
makes sense.
You could do a
chords, right?
quadruple stop.
Yeah, it's just chords.
Right.
But they had names, little nicknames for everything, you know. Like, you know, like nicknames like, you say, get ready to go to the store. And then somebody else is like, yeah, I'm going shopping too. You know, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
But it's two different things.
Everything has its own vocabulary.
Yeah. So, look.
It's like saying, go find me the window stretcher. There's no such thing. I sent a guy out to my van. I said, man, you got it. It's round. It's aluminum. And he went out and he tore that whole van apart. We're all there.
What?
Laughing.
What-
Just like, you gotta be kidding me. It's a window stretcher, dude. It don't exist.
Y'all pranked him and he
Yeah.
went looking for her?
Because every tool has its vocabulary, everything, you know. And he didn't know his tools, so I used to mess with him all the time because he didn't know the vocabulary.
I was giving, see, I'm quick with the I am not too embarrassed to ask, what is that? But if you still would have told me it's round and square and it's in there somewhere and I
He
wasn't
was a
looking
know-it-all
for it.
that didn't know anything. One of those. It was fun to mess with.
So where do you wrap your boats at? What marinas do you work on?
First Mate Marine Service on Crocker and Jefferson and Crocker.
Okay. You ever do what's the boys down the one over there by Sinbad's? That's what's the name of that marina?
Not Kings.
Kings. Yeah. Do you ever go to Kings Marina?
No, I just
No?
wrap right there at the service station because
okay.
we fix boats, change the oil, winterize them. You know. Yeah. So one of two service stations. The rest
What
are
about-
marinas that hold the boats and store them.
But they got a
We're a
big
service station.
club, and a lot of those guys got some big boats.
That's Tina Jefferson, I think you talking in that area.
What was that?
Tina
No, I was
Jefferson.
gonna tell. What about
What's she
the
talking?
motorcycles you build? and
Oh
stuff?
yeah. Love building motorcycles, man. I built
Oh, you
this
build
Triumph.
motorcycle too?
Yeah, I got a picture of it. I got a magazine on that too. I got me an old school 1969 Chopper Triumph that I built in 1996. But I built it in honor of my bro. And the Lord showed me some divine intervention that I should believe no matter what and never give up a good fight. And so I went back after I saw that. Blessing dropped in my lap and dedicated the motorcycle to him.
Look, now say if we wanted to verify, if we wanted to follow you or hang out with you, learn more about your skill set and guitar, maybe come to see you play, how can we contact you?
Oh wow.
You got
Okay.
you got any social media?
Yeah, I do the Facebook. I had a website built, and then, you know, I'm so bad at that. I'm irresponsible. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm irresponsible. I put it out there, and then I had just got back a couple years ago, and have not invested the time that I need to in my music career because of the situation I was just telling you about, the motorcycle. I had been working on a commutation and studied law and sacrificed everything on my table, everything. Relationship, house, job, studio, music, gigs, and told the Lord I'm going to give it 1 year and study law and try to get my brother out of prison, which is my story. And so I did that, and just a few months ago turned it into the governor. And so now, and then my fingers got messed up so I couldn't play, but now here I am. And this is the first time I stepped out of the house with a guitar in my hand in a year and a half.
Well, that's awesome. I really want to know your Facebook. So what's the name on Facebook?
Shelly Beth Miller.
Shelly Beth Miller on Facebook. Got an Instagram or Twitter or
I got
YouTube?
Instagram. I'm not really. I got a lot on YouTube.
So we go look on YouTube, just punch in your name.
Yeah, and I got a CD that just came out. But I, again, I didn't even have myself a CD release party. I just burned them and went, because I went to Houston to help out with the hurricane 3 months ago. And I had burned some CDs just to sell them to make gas money to come home. Came back here 2 months ago, had $39 to my pocket, to my name.
That is an awesome hustle. Like, let me burn some CDs right quick so I can get some gas money
That's it.
to get back to the crib. I never thought about that. If I get broke, I'm burning some CDs.
That's it.
I'm serious.
That's
I'm sure I can write something charitable.
Hopefully
you know
they
what
got
I
a
mean?
CD player. 'Cause nowadays it's all USB
Yeah.
or
It's streaming, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, God, why don't I just get an 8-track and sell it? I gotta get up with the times,
Need something in their pocket.
Well, look, so we running out of stuff to talk about as far as guitars and bass. I don't know why, but we run out of stuff to talk about. We have shifted to boats and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Boat
Oh, crazy.
boat rapping.
Did you ask her what made her get into playing guitar and why?
No, because that wasn't like a real hot seat interview.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
We're gonna invite you back to the basement. Hopefully you get to check out an episode or two. It's on YouTube. It's called Just Punch In Detroit Bass Players in the Basement. And it's over 200 interviews of bass players, Detroit bass players. Some of them big time, some of them just started playing. I don't care. My goal is to interview every single last Detroit bass player. And we've had a sprinkle of guitar players like Kevin, but I don't think he played. He was just there for us to just punch. He was a punching bag that day. He didn't have a guitar with him.
That's because I was driving.
Yeah.
I was driving everybody.
He drove all of them. So we got Kevin, we got Jake Breitbart, we had
Torrance Carey.
Yeah, Torrance Carey was here. He blew me away.
John Sargent.
Jerome Ali.
Yeah, Jerome and his brother, and who did you just say? John Sargent. John Sargent come in here. He's a guitar player, but he comes in here perpetrating as one of us as a bass player. Because he love us our get-togethers, and he's very knowledgeable too on the history of music. So yeah, come on back and let us.
I just sent you a friend request, Yanni.
Oh, great.
We're gonna do one more, folks. Just in closing, we're gonna do one more this year, and that's gonna be a right between Christmas and between Thanksgiving and Christmas, because every year we give away a bass guitar and an amplifier and some free lessons, and the products come from a sponsor we have out of Germany, and that's just the guy who loved our show. So he sends this.
Third year in a row he's done that.
He said, "I love it." He's from America, but he works in Germany, and he sends every year, and then he helps out with other things too. He gives me money to give free lessons to people. You know what I'm saying? I pick somebody that just like don't have access to money, but they want to play. You know what I'm saying? All right, well, you're going to give 10 free lesson scholarship. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to do that show probably in that time between right before Christmas, and whoever we give it to is going to be. It's got to be a total surprise to them. It's usually a youngster. Last 2 years it's been a dude. So the sponsor suggested, hey, how about not a dude this year? You know what I mean? And just to mix it up. And I'm like, you know what? We looking for a chick now. Excuse the term chick. I hope that ain't off limits yet. But yeah, we gonna get a young. We already got somebody in mind, but we still collecting names. So if y'all know a young lady that needs a bass guitar, that wants to play bass guitar, present information to me and Reginald Canty so we can figure out which one we're gonna give it to. That's what we're gonna do, and y'all welcome to come back on that episode. And I don't know what else we're gonna be doing. And then we usually take January to April off because we ain't trying to get out here in the snow and stuff, and it's cold.
Yeah.
And plus, I got enough episodes to last me those few months. Trust me. Well, I got like 10. I know I'm only holding up 5 fingers, but I got like
Talked about that earlier.
10 episodes that I ain't even got out. So that's gonna last me the whole winter.
Picking up
And,
his voice.
and then I could milk this one. What we've been doing in this basement, I could turn this into like 3 or 4 different episodes because we was all over the place. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't even know how to edit this stuff.
A
What?
while back, you guys did like a little bass cipher. I
Yeah,
think it was that time Snoop was here.
it was the time Gabriel Severin was here.
Yeah, I think Gabriel was here, Snoop was here. Everybody was plugged up and they had a little drum machine going around. I think a jump machine.
No, we ain't had no drum machine.
Oh, it wasn't?
We just had Pope was just holding the
Okay.
backbeat. What about it?
I'd like to see you do that again.
I always want to do that, but somebody don't want that much bass coming out of their out of their speaker.
Hey, give me another rig, somebody. Cause you want to take it on the road.
But the PB don't.
Huh?
The PB don't.
Oh no, that's a keyboard amp though.
No, that wouldn't even work. But you still got my man's
Still right there. I
the
wanted to get a hub.
you've been saying that for 2 years, man.
And I send dude emails and he never responds to me. It's a hub sitting on the floor. And it's got 6 inputs and each one got its own level. And it's 6 people because y'all can sit right there and just plug into the hub and plug the hub into the amp.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nah, but you don't want that many basses.
No, see that one, that's buffered. That's a buffered signal. That ain't like 6 live signals going to the amplifier. That's just one.
Right. But no, the thing is, a cipher, y'all know what a cipher is. Get everybody get about 4 bars, pass it on. Some people
Everybody
kill
has
it.
turn to play.
Somebody killed the little boy was killing him. He killed everybody. Snoop bagged off
Yeah.
because he ain't want to embarrass the other bass players
I
and
don't
stuff.
get that, man. You know what? I ain't never been embarrassed to make no mistake in front of nobody.
Right.
No,
never
I
been there.
said he bagged off.
Yeah.
He dumbed down
I
sure
never
did.
did that either.
because
That's a learning
Snoop.
experience for
I don't
me.
know if y'all
It's a
know
learning
Snoop
experience
Evans.
to be in front of somebody
off the chain.
that's
Fred
show
Hammond's
me
bass
something
player.
without even
Yeah.
show me something. I must have been paying
That's
attention
Fred
to what
Hammond's
he do.
bass player.
Yep.
Snoop.
That was the first.
He don't play with Fred no more.
Oh yeah.
They severed
For a
ties.
while.
Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, but he played with everybody now.
That's something I just don't get.
But I would love to cipher, and yeah, don't dumb yourself down for the other bass players because Gabriel didn't. Gabriel, he killed everybody.
Gabriel is before
He had a
his
good
time.
understanding of linear movement, you know, and that out of the people that were sitting in that circle. He had the best understanding
He's a
of it.
phenom.
Yeah, he's
But the boy is phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, now he's 14. You've heard him now? Jesus.
Yeah.
Christ, he's phenomenal.
He's on that upright
Yeah,
now.
on the electric upright. Yeah.
Man. I just seen the little one that he did.
He's off the chain.
The band Teen Town, they did the last weekend, and they do all the original material.
That boy.
And they know they had the material got to be strong because Victor Wooten Trio let him open for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
And they gave them a run for their money too.
Yeah, Gabriel
we
is off the chain.
we get all the stars in the basement before they become stars. You know,
I'm definitely following him because
his mama.
it ain't gonna be long before he gonna be making a lot of noise.
Yeah,
Talking about little boy waist high, he just killing him.
Y'all can get Mohini Day or Michael
Oh, yeah.
Villafuino.
Man.
Day is
Well, Michael
yeah.
never leaves South America.
he never responds to me.
He
Now
never responds to
Mohini Day,
anything, man.
she responded to me.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh, so
That was when she was stuck over in India. Now she traveled all
Yeah, she
over the
lives in New
place.
York now.
That's a good
Yeah, so I might get her. But we got, who else we get in here? The little phenom, little Asmar. Now he done been on Steve Harvey.
I mean, he on those TV shows all the time. Now every time I look up, he's on another TV show.
Not much.
And so yeah, y'all know some little phenomenal budding
Fantastic.
God gifted children. Send them to the basement. We want to get them first. I'm still waiting on somebody to mention our name on a big broadcast TV show.
That happened in time. You got to ask.